Hey guys, thank you for clicking this video. Just to let you know, this is a segment from my live streams that I do Sunday through Friday. Once again, if you want to catch the live stream, that is going to be Sunday through Friday, 6:30 Mountain Time. And if you don't know what time that is in your time, go ahead and Google it. But once again, enjoy the video, subscribe, and like this video. Back to the video. It is always a problem when it comes to regular racist people exposed. Like, it's almost funny, especially when I see the videos, but like, it lets us know that there's people walking amongst us that are just racist. And I'm pretty sure you guys see all the videos, especially when I watch Dr. Richie on Indisputable, you know, always exposing these racist people. It's like, okay, hopefully I don't never, ever come across these type of people, okay? That is fine. But it's another thing when racist people get exposed and they just so happen belong to a party, an institution that is the future of a political party. That is the problem. Because unfortunately, when you get racist people in a position of power to govern hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and if they are racist or bigots or hateful for any reason, that is a bad thing. That literally contributes to systematic racism, which we're going to get into the definition when Bill Maher, for whatever reason, like, has no idea what that is, but we'll cross that bridge. But we need to be able to understand these types of people do not belong, in my opinion, in society in general, but they do not belong in political circles, political institutions, or political conversations. They are racist, they're hateful, they're bigots. They will never contribute anything positive to the masses of people. Never, ever. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Show me a racist person that actually done good for the masses of people. I couldn't find one. Please let me know. But once again, why are some people slow to condemn these type of racist people? To be like, hey, you said some racist, hateful things, out you go. Maybe when you grow up and figure some things out, but until then, kick him out the door. Don't make excuses. Don't sit here and try to do a study. Like, no, been there, done that, out the party. But of course, leave it to people like Bill Maher and the other idiots on this panel to try to make excuses for it. And once again, we have the black bars, especially for this, because this is copywritten. So this is for, I won't get in trouble by YouTube. So once again, squint really hard, hold the phone back 2 feet, and you won't even see the black lines, okay?
All right, he is co-anchor at CNBC. Squawk Box. His new book is called 1929, Andrew Sorkin, and he's a minority owner of the Dallas Mavericks and co-founder of Cost Plus Drugs, Mark Cuban. Okay, these are the questions from the people. Leaked texts from a group of young Republican leaders. Oh, I mentioned this in the monologue, the young Republicans. By the way, young Republicans, they're up to 40. They're up to 40. You can be in the young Republican club. I mean, you know, in Congress, you're young if you're 40, but 28,000 offensive messages with racist, sexist, yes, praise for Hitler. What are your thoughts on this? Well, I mean, we all condemn it, obviously. Here, I would have 2 questions about this. One, how representative is it of Republicans as a whole? And 2, is it cricket to read other people's mail even when it's gross? Ooh.
I mean, everybody's going to get hacked at some point. So you got to know that your stuff is going to be read at some point. So it's, Should you read it, particularly if you're a news organization? Probably not. But it's inevitable your stuff's going to get read.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be illegal to read my mail, to go into my mailbox
Right.
and take a letter.
Right.
A letter.
Well, if you do the hacking, that's illegal too.
Okay, so here's the thing. We were talking about this off stage. Do you fire these people? So you see the message. It's not that you can't unsee the message.
Can't unsee it.
You've seen it.
Right.
This person's working for you. Are they still working for you? I think they're not working for you. I think I mean, maybe on a case-by-case basis, but I think...
one, I like his answer, but to go back to the original answer, you can go through my messages. You're not going to find anything of me being that hateful. Now, of course, I'm clowning a lot of people, which I do on my videos. So you're going to hear me talking crap about Stephen A. Smith, Bill Maher. Like, you're going to see that. And it's obvious. But you're never going to hear me say, like, I hate all white people. Like, no. Once again, if you don't have nothing to hide, then you got nothing to worry about. Go ahead, check my stuff. But if something like that gets leaked, well, in my opinion, hey, I'm glad that we now know that you're a racist. We know your face. We know your name. Maybe we shouldn't be giving you jobs other than being a janitor. Go ahead and clean them toilets. Other than that, you should not be representing any state by any measure. That simple.
You got to fire them.
It's a complicated one.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's saying I like Hitler, I don't have a real problem with that. I mean, even no matter how it got under my transom. But my bigger question, like, how representative is this of the Republican Party? Because all the Republicans I know would say, this is not us.
Right.
And I used to say this, you know, like, to be a Republican, we certainly shouldn't say they're all racist. But if you're a racist, you probably are a Republican.
Right.
Is that not right?
I don't know what to say.
You know, what's interesting to me, I'm in some chat groups where I'm the only moderate, right? And they're far, far right. And they always talk about systemic racism being dead. And if anything, if there's a positive from all this is just the proof. Systemic racism is not dead.
I don't know if this is systemic, though.
Well, no, if
this
you're
is
part
not
of-
systemic. This is people. This is asshole people. That's different than
Yeah, but we're not talking about 2 or 3 of them.
Oh my God. Once again, that's the problem. That's the problem. People like Bill Maher can't understand what systematic racism is. Oh, these are just people acting like idiots. No. I read the messages. You can be a racist idiot, but you can't just look at them and be like, yeah, they weren't racist. No, that's not how that works. But once again, over here, we learned something. So let me read you what systematic racism is. Check this out. Systematic racism, also called institutional racism, refers to the way racial inequality is built into the laws, policies, and everyday practices of institutions such as schools, housing, healthcare, and criminal justice system, and the job market. Gee golly, who runs the schools? Who runs the healthcare? Who runs the criminal justice systems? Who runs the job markets? I don't know. Maybe people, Bill, those same idiots that you, for some reason, don't want to call them racist, are running these institutions. And if you look back throughout history, banking, housing, education, that was literally systematic racism keeping black people out from opportunities, from learning, from growing their wealth, from expanding throughout America. The systems kept them out of it. And guess who ran those systems? People did. What do you think these laws come out from, like the ground up or something? Like an apple? You think this just falls out of heaven? Like, here's a new law. All right, good luck, everybody. No. Bill Maher, you're an idiot. Why are you talking about politics if you don't understand the basic foundation of systematic racism? got that nice set, expensive suit. I know it's expensive, but yet you're an idiot. Just a waste of time. But okay, Bill, let's hear what you got to say, Bill.
This is people. This is asshole people. That's different than.
Yeah, but we're not talking about 2 or 3 of them, right? We're not even talking about 5 or 10 of them.
But systemic would be if it's in the law.
No, it's systemic. In my mind, I could be wrong, right?
Or corporations.
Right, companies, and if it's widespread, right? Right. I just don't think you get to these guys in these young Republican groups and it's not widespread, or you can't just dismiss the fact that it happens a lot.
Well, what percentage would you put at?
I don't know. You want to extrapolate? I mean, that's the thing. Are you going to extrapolate from this and say it's more than it is?
But it doesn't take everybody to be racist for an organization to be racist.
There'll always be racists, just like there'll always be criminals.
Right.
They're just, people, there are a certain percentage who are always going to be assholes.
Ugh. Bill, they're not assholes. They are, but they're racist too. I'd rather have my coworker be an asshole than a racist. You see the difference? They're not the same. Call these people racist. But no, when they're white, oh man, we can't call them racist. Oh, don't do that. They're just idiots. They're idiot kids. They don't know what they're talking about, even though that they're literally in an institution priming them to be in political offices, important seats throughout governments. It is priming them to do that. They're not like in this group to be like pizza delivery boys. No, Bill. I'm trying to work on this. I'm trying not to call people a lot of names. I'm working on this, okay? People say that's childish. I need to grow up. It's immature. I'm trying to do that. But how do you listen to this and not get upset and want to say a few insults, okay? It makes me feel good, okay? So, okay, I'm working on it.
We don't want them on this show. All right. When will the government shutdown end? It's amazing. There's so much news that comes out of Donald Trump every week that this would ordinarily be a rather big story, that the government has been closed now for 2.5 weeks.
And the government shutdown will continue because the White House doesn't want to release the Epstein files. But other than that, it is, after even seeing the 2 videos here, it is crazy to me how people like Bill Maher, Andrew Schultz, and Joe Rogan seem to not come to grasp with this. It's not a hard thing to understand. Sometimes you have to believe people when they try to tell you who they are. You can't be that naive. You can't be that so ignorant, but like, oh my God, he said he's not racist, I'm just gonna believe him. No. If it walked like her, if it talked like her, if it moved like her, then it is what it is. Don't get mad at me. I didn't say the words. I didn't send out those messages. One of the guys said, like, are you going to watch the basketball game? He said, if I want to see monkeys play basketball, I go to the zoo. Like, damn, I ain't never heard that one. That was a good one. But you can't tell me that's not coming from a racist mindset there. It's not a joke. He's not a comedian. I'm sorry. But, hey, it is what it is.
Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that